Went over to Canada in November last year. Went over to meet a bunch of friends and go snowboarding. I was riding with a friend one day before I was going to work. I had a couple of hours off, so I thought I'd head up the hill. Went up and having a good time, and before I knew it, there was a rock in front of me that I didn't see. It was going too quick. I tried to stop and hit it head on pretty much.
We got a phone call approximately 2 a.m. in the morning from the hospital itself in Vancouver saying that Justin has been in an accident. He's broken both his legs in multiple places and he needs to go straight into surgery.
Justin obviously had bilateral leg fractures. That can be an extremely significant injury. The thing about having broken your leg is that there's a whole range of complications that might occur down the track if the initial management doesn't occur in a timely and appropriate manner.
They actually said that Allianz had been contacted and there's not a problem there and he will be going straight into surgery. And of course I go, well, who's the doctor? And they say he's a good doctor, he specialises in this area.
I think I was operated on for 8 hours. I was in hospital for 12 days following my surgery, and then I was ready to be discharged. And I had my brother there also that Allianz flew over to be with me while I was out of hospital.
So Christmas time, horrific time, people travelling like crazy.
And we still couldn't get a flight home because they wouldn't let me sit down in a seat. I needed a stretcher. So Allianz booked us a hotel to put us up in for 3 weeks.
Allianz did well because they booked the hotel, quite a lovely hotel as well for both the boys, which was wheelchair friendly because Justin was totally dependent on the wheelchair. My oldest son also hired a car because he had to get around, he had to get equipment for Justin, so Allianz took care of that as well.
The way they got me home was they had to book 8 seats out of an airplane so they could get me in on a stretcher. I was fully non-weight bearing on both my legs.
Fortunately, we were able to pull something together to get our 2 nurses as well as Justin and his brother on the same flight, travelling home together.
Every year, Allianz Global Assistance provides medical and travel assistance to around 18,000 Australian and New Zealand travellers. With that, we also arrange around 300 medical repatriations. Being an international company, we're able to draw on our own local knowledge as well as the expertise of our colleagues around the world.
In Australia, our medical assistance team is made up of more than 50 doctors, nurses and case managers. They're overseen by our Chief Medical Officer and our specialist emergency physicians. We help people every day, all around the world. We have operations centres in 29 countries. We help more than 250 million people each year. There are 11,000 of us, and together we speak over 40 languages. We help when people need help most. Emergency medical assistance for over 700,000 people each year. A global database of hospitals we trust. We're a global leader in assistance and travel insurance. More people trust us to be there when they travel.
Well, I guess the main thing that we try to do is make sure that people feel like they're not alone. We continually get nurses and case managers to contact our customer or the patient, as well as their family, to make sure they're getting that support, but it's also providing us with the medical information that we require to enable us to get them home as soon as we can.
Allianz really looked after me while I was over there and injured. They took care of all the plans and didn't leave us with too much to think about.
With Allianz, it wasn't just about paying the money, it was about making sure Justin was safe and that he was peace of mind as much as we were at peace of mind with what was going on. And we all felt good about it and knew that he was in capable hands.
Oh, it was so amazing having my brother come over to help me. I wouldn't have been able to do it without him. I would have been stuck in hospital and feeling sorry for myself, I think. With
Justin, we were in contact with him for over 3 weeks. You can't help but build some kind of rapport with these people and their families, and yeah, you do want to assist them as much as what you can and safely see these people get home.
My case alone is just an example of where you don't want to be without insurance.